Hey guys, Anthony Scott, Toy Hype USA. We are going to do an interview with a company called Alternation, and they are about to launch a new toy line of action figures in October. So they're located right at the Diamond Comic Distribution's booth, and this is their poster. I'm going to scroll back up. Hey guys, Anthony Scott, ToyHypeUSA.com. We're here with Ryan Magnum of Alternation.
Ryan Magnum, that's right.
They are launching a brand new action figure line in October. These are available to pre-order now through their store. This is alternation.toys/Comic-Con. And you can order them through Diamond Comics. And that was it, right?
Well, yeah, we're doing direct to consumer through our website, and Diamond is handling a lot of our retail distribution.
That's very good. Diamond's a really good partner to have as far as that.
Absolutely, they've been great to us.
So tell us, what are we looking at? What are these?
Yeah, so the story behind Alternation is the government created a secret experiment where they mixed animal genetics with human genetics in order to create better soldiers. The only problem is that these soldiers don't know that they're experiments. They think that they were just born as freaks of nature. So the story unfolds when they start to ask these questions about their origin and so forth. The neat thing about the Alternation toys is we're bringing back the action features to action figures. And so, for example, we're on Sham right now. That tongue darts in and out with a switch on his back, and the eyes also articulate as that happens. And the green parts of his skin change color under touch-sensitive heat. If you get a little shot down there of of that umbrella, it's actually a switchblade umbrella, so that moves back and forth and hides a secret weapon. He can also hide that bomb inside of the book.
Almost like the Penguin, right?
Absolutely, yeah, from the old Batman toys, yeah.
And he comes with a briefcase too. What's inside?
That's a book that hides his bomb. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in our story the sort of espionage soldier.
Right. That's interesting.
And so right there we have the leader El Rey. His feature is that he lights up. He's an electric eel, and he has that bendy. We did a lot of mixed materials, and you can see he has a tail that's flexible, and you can use that to knock over your other characters as a battle action. And his story is that he's part eel and part swordfish, and human, of course. And so we did a lot of nautical-themed weapons for him.
I love that design. Very interesting.
Thank you. So he's
now,
sort of.
This was a cannon.
Yeah, it's a. So we wanted. It's sort of a pirate cannon mixed with futuristic technology. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love this little guy. You know, I really like when figures are short, but they can look a little formidable.
Yeah. See,
right?
that was. We were really.
Little guy.
We were happy to do, even though they're 1/12 scale, they're all different heights. So yeah, he's our shorter character, and his features are, besides the prehensile tail, you can bend that tail and he can hang upside down on anything you want. We put a lot of effort into his accessories because we knew he was smaller and we didn't want him to get left out. So he's got a mallet that shoots out a boxing glove. So that thing pops right in and out with the push of a button. He's got a squishy pie that he's holding in his other hand. The top is squishy, the pie plate is harder material. And not shown here because it's still being finalized is he's going to have a scale whoopee cushion so he can play pranks on the other action figures, and the whoopee cushion actually works just like a normal whoopee cushion, only smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he can hold both those guns?
He can, yeah.
Okay.
He's got a banana clip in his M16 because he's a monkey.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, and he's
got a tail back there.
Yeah, he does. That tail's bendy, and he's part bull, part monkey, part human.
Oh my God. That's a lot of parts.
It is. Yeah. We approached this in the story with what would real soldiers be like? What kind of animal attributes would they have? And so having horns is a good thing to have, and being able to swing from trees is good.
That's right. All right. Let's take a look at the 3 figures down here. Now this guy is a very interesting design.
Thank you.
And I'm looking at him, and I'm thinking to myself, he looks like a Dragon Ball Z figure.
Okay.
From,
I'll take that as a compliment.
The Babidi saga.
Okay.
Yakan, was it? The green guy. Yakan, the green guy. That's kind of what he reminds me of a little bit. Yeah. So, yes. So you guys know what I'm talking about, or you can Google it. You know, kind of looks like that. Completely different colors, a little bit of a different design, but it just popped in my head.
Cool.
You know, the likeness. I know that wasn't part of the inspiration, but.
It might be instinctive just because Oh, sorry. Hi, Curtis Anderson, Pandamony Toys. These were all done conceptually by people who also share our interest in 80s toys and trying to get that imagination gone. So it could have been in there. It may not be on purpose, but we employed a lot of different concept artists to be able to help come up with the unique things that are in here. So who's to say? I don't want to cross anything out. Yeah.
That's cool. I love this design. It's very unique, very special. And he's a frog, and what else?
He's a mix of a bunch of different frogs. So a dart frog, of course. So in the story, he has a paralyzing poison. He's a bullfrog, and that's why he's so big. And of course, he's human. His action feature is that he can do a backflip. You push down on his head, and he will land on his feet and his hands, which are also a pair of feet. That's a good question. Are they hands or are they feet? Because he's human and he's animal. Who knows?
Yeah.
And since he's he's the sort of the runt of the group, he's the kid. He collects
like Michelangelo of the Ninja Turtles,
exactly.
Right?
So he collects action figures of his own, and he comes with one.
That's 2012 Michelangelo. That series
Yes.
I'm referring to, you guys.
Yes. Nickelodeon's first foray into Ninja Turtles. So he can hold all those accessories as well. He's got unusual hands so that we could make him land on his feet when he does that backflip, but we didn't want that to take away from the accessories and the action feature.
And he's an action figure collector, and this is the action figure that he collects. And does this action figure have articulation?
Oh, it does not, no.
It does not, okay.
No. Very simple, but he does have a name, and that name is the Iron Stomach. The Iron Stomach!
Very cool. All right, let's take a look at this guy.
So
One thing I like about him are the light up eyes.
Yes.
And you guys can see that on the site. When I was here earlier, they opened up the case and lit up the eyes for me. And I thought that was a very cool feature.
Thank you.
That is not done enough for figures. Something refreshing, something that's, something I want to see more of.
Yeah, and the other thing we were really proud of is we synced up that light glowing with the sound. So as the sound gets louder, the eyes get brighter, and reverse and vice versa. He also, and we didn't stop there. We also gave him a spring-loaded arm. He's got that exo arm on the back, and it kind of you pull his arm back, and he'll do a punch and knock over your other characters. I like to see people knock over the characters because that's what you're supposed to be doing with toys. You're supposed to play with them.
What is this? That's a gun?
Yeah, that's his laser cannon.
Okay.
He's in the story. He's a nuclear-powered character, and part of his nuclear core powers that gun. He's also got a Gatling gun that he can actually hold with 2 hands.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's another weapon I would love to see more of.
Yeah. It was not easy to achieve engineering-wise. I'll tell you that.
And what's this back here? It's.
He's a cyborg, so he's got his exosuit that's kind of powering, making him stronger and things like that. And that articulates as well. It moves with that spring-loaded arm, and we liked the design because it kind of looked like that industrial-looking, yellow caution tape metal vibe. And yeah, he comes with a knife as well because you never know when you're caught in some bamboo or something, and you gotta, chop some trees down.
Can the knife be stored somewhere on the figure?
Cannot, no.
Okay.
Maybe that'll be an add-on something later.
Yeah,
if we get enough demand for that. Well, we actually
create a little sheath or something on the side of his leg.
Yeah. You know what else we had?
Such a small accessory too. It's like you want to create somewhere to put it so kids don't lose it.
Yeah, we had thought of that early on, and when things go well with alternation, we also want to do a promo with little foot lockers since they're soldiers where you can store all your accessories. So this is Quill.
I think he's one of my favorite, actually.
Yeah.
Just really cool. Let me get a good look at his head. Just a really cool character design. I don't know. I love the spikes, the porcupine spikes.
Yeah, he's porcupine.
You said earlier.
Porcupine,
And
rhino, and bat.
he looks like a really bad dude. See, he lifts weights.
Lifts weights, yep.
You
He's
know,
got
you
his
would-
energy drink in his left hand.
You would not want to mess with this guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's at the gym working out. A guy like this you want to stay away from, obviously, for obvious reasons.
He's actually a nice guy. Total vegan, and because he's part fruit bat, so he's only going to be able to eat them fruits.
You know, he looks like part vampire, actually.
He does, yeah. Maybe in the story, that's probably why some kids are scared of him. Another accessory of his not shown here is he's going to have a crossbow with interchangeable arrows and snap right into the bow.
I like that. And what is this accessory here?
So it's missing the sticker, but it's his energy can. So he's a weightlifter. He's like, dude, I gotta get my energy. And so he pounds a creatine drink with some, ginseng. I don't know. Who knows what else is in it? The story takes place in the future. They probably have some healthier alternatives to caffeine.
What year in the future does it take place?
We're in about 30 years into the future, so 2049. Yeah.
49. Cool.
We took inspiration from Back to the Future because by the time nobody is going to call us out on how off prediction we were. Anyway, So we set it far enough ahead to where we can kind of play with it, but still be close enough to now that we relate.
And one thing I love about you guys are doing, something that is not done enough, I feel, in today's action figure market, are tiny little comic books.
Mini comics, yeah.
So give kids an idea of who the characters are, what they're about, what's going on.
Yep.
It gives them a direction for their imagination.
Absolutely, yeah.
It really shows when you guys take time, stuff like this, it really shows how passionate you are and how much work. And you said 2 years, right? How much time
months,
you've put into this, and it really shows. And
I appreciate that.
Just look at this, guys. So these are the comic books. They'll be included with each figure that's shown on front. And if you look, you can get a little preview on inside. I have to lift up the camera. Just a tiny little preview. You can't see much, but you can see a little bit of the drawing and a little bit of the writing inside.
It's all totally legible too.
Yeah.
We were scared of that when we shrink it down you weren't going to be able to read it, but no, it was good.
Yeah.
Especially kids have the young eyes; they can see better than I can.
Yeah. Plus, Mattel has done that, so if they
So
can do that, it can be done.
Yes, that's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the other thing we're really proud of with the mini comics is, although they're their own self-contained story, it is all a part of one arc. So if you end up getting all of them or not, you can enjoy it as a story, all connected or independent.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Please buy lots of these. No, I don't know. we really appreciate you reviewing this, and like you said, we are passionate about it, and we want to bring something new to today's generation, so that they're not just getting rehashes of old licenses every year. That was really what happened when we started this company, was that we looked at the action figure aisle and didn't see anything new. It was all licenses that were at least 20 years old. So we thought kids today were maybe getting the short end of the stick, and we wanted to do what we can to alleviate that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the style. I love features that are introduced in these. I think it's very refreshing to see it.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys get the orders you need to go into production. Guys, definitely check these out. Talk to your local comic book stores. Order them directly from alternation.toys/Comic-Con.
That's something I can say. If you do go on the website too, we are offering a exclusive variant through our e-commerce store. So that's going to alternation.toys/Comic-Con, you should be able to find links to the shop there. If not, store.pandamony.toys. That's the name of our company. Cool.
Anything else you would like to add?
No, thank you for thank you for taking the time to talk about it.
Thanks, guys. This is Anthony Scott, Toy Hype USA. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check back for more coverage from San Diego Comic-Con 2019.